Yeah, I'm very, very happy and excited that we have Prince Dr. Dapo Abiodun as the governor of Ogun State. As you are fully aware that I also contested in the last election, but not as a governor, but as a senatorial candidate for Ogun East. What excites me is because my own vision for Ogun State is like a subset of Prince Dr. Abiodun vision, and that's why I work for him for his election. People of Ogun State are expecting. They're highly expectant, and I can tell you that from little conversation that I've had with the governor, you can see that it's a visionary leader. Of course, will he deliver on his promises? Yes, he will, because I've also had private conversation with him. One of the things he'll be looking at is private-public partnership in this coming administration. But you know that definitely the last administration, from all indication, right, left the purse, the government cover empty. Therefore, one of the ways to get things going is PPP, which is the governor will be banking on involving the private sector to bring them into Ogun State. And you know very well that Dapo Abiodun himself is from the private sector. Therefore, he understands how the private sector works. It will be easy for him to attract investors into the state. That's one of the things he'll be looking at doing. The second thing is on health. Now, the state of the health facilities in Ogun State is appalling. In fact, I was with the governor on Sunday, just last week Sunday. He went on a tour to inspect the teaching hospital, and you cannot believe it that is a teaching hospital. And he was telling me that DG, can you just imagine that we have this kind of facility in Ogun State, a teaching hospital for that matter, which nobody can be proud of, and someone engaged in a 215 hospital building, elephant project, when you have left this hospital that will impact the life of the people in that society. We have doctors that are meant to be a graduate, and that's supposed to be the teaching hospital for them to pass through. And there's nothing actually working there. Therefore, the governor is committed to get that running, and he has promised that there will be at least one health center in each ward in Ogun State. Mind you, we have 236 wards in Ogun State. Therefore, he has promised to build 236 health facilities in Ogun State. Same also, area of education is what is also very, very, that governor is not taking lightly as well. He has gone around, during his campaign, during my own campaign, and we have seen that Ogun State has to be number 1 or number 2 in the entire country is now 35. And of course, the fact is not far from what we can see. There is no good school, no good teacher, because they are not trained. And he also has committed to the cause that you build at least one good primary school, a modern primary school in each of the ward, making an up to 36 primary school. It's the border town in Ogun State. You can see that the proximity of Ogun State to Lagos State. You can't go anywhere in this country without passing through Ogun State. Therefore, those borderline the border has to be developed, so that when someone gets into Ogun State, you'll be thinking you are still in Lagos State, like you have New Jersey and New York. I mean, when you travel between New Jersey and New York in America, you will know the difference that you're already close to New York. I mean, and I think that's what the governor intends to do. And I think people of Ogun State are also expecting that to be done, that people can live in Ogun State and work in Lagos State.